he has heard that the Lucha Brothers have signed exclusive deals with All Elite Wrestling. And I'm just sitting there saying, wait, under they under contract with Impact Wrestling? Under they under contract with Lucha Underground Wrestling? You know how tricky those contracts can get. So there's a lot of speculation going here. Not a whole lot of answers at the moment. And this is just crazy. Like, at the least, it seems like the the Lucha Brothers will appear for All Elite Wrestling. So that in itself is a huge coup for All Elite Wrestling. They have got the best tag team in the world to appear for the company, I would assume at Double or Nothing, their first pay-per-view. So that's huge in itself. Whether they have them under their exclusive contracts is another story. And that would be huge too. As it pertains to the Lucha Brothers, I would prefer to see them wrestle the open contracts that they have now, to where they're showing up in Impact Wrestling, they're showing up in Lucha Underground, MLW, they're everywhere. I would prefer them have those contracts and I have exclusive deals to one company. But we're living in a time, and I've been saying this for months, where wrestling is getting crazy again and people are jumping and defecting. And like I said months ago, I was ready for this, and I knew what I was signing up for. I knew what that meant. Companies would be hurting each other, and it would basically be Impact Wrestling, Ring of Honor, your Lucha Underground, your All Elite Wrestlers would be competing against each other. And that's what we have here. We have the Lucha Brothers, and Chris Jericho says it's an exclusive deal. If they have them to exclusive deals, then that is huge, man. That is the best tag team in the world. That hurts Impact Wrestling. That hurts Lucha Underground. We'll see how that all turns out. Hopefully, it's just an open contract and they're just appearing there. And I don't mind them appearing in All Elite Wrestling. I just want them to appear in Lucha Underground and Impact Wrestling as well, and MLW as well. We'll see going forward. But we are in a crazy time in the world of professional wrestling. It is getting good again. It is good for the fans. It is good for the wrestlers because they are getting pissed, man. I don't necessarily know if it's good for the wrestling companies, but it's good for everybody else. It is an intriguing time. We're at a point where wrestling companies are just going to have to start pulling out all the stops to survive. And 9 times out of 10, that gives us very entertaining television, and I cannot wait to see the details of this. Hopefully it's just an open contract with All Elite Wrestling and not an exclusive contract, because I want to see these guys, Pentagon, your Fenix, I want to see them appear in all promotions. So we'll see how it all turns out. Let me know your thoughts, Pentagon and Fenix to All Elite Wrestling. Let me know your thoughts in the YouTube comments or on Twitter at OMGCoreyB or at 2Sweet